And good evening everybody, welcome to another part of Horizon Forbidden West live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host for the remainder of the evening. My name is Swishbone as usual because I can be known by other names, but Swish is my name. For those of you who've never been here before, this is all about blind Let's Plays, live reactions, generally having a bit of fun, bad jokes, and lots of live banter. For those of you out there at the moment, you can get your comments in the chat box right that way, and I'll do what I can to get through them as best as I can. For those of you who've never been here before and you want to get involved, that's how to do it. For those of you who have been here before, whether you've been here for the previous parts of Horizon Forbidden West, maybe been here for all the Danganronpa, all the Persona, the Shin Megami Tensei, or even the really old school streams such as Forza 4 and Final Fantasy 7, either way, a huge welcome back to all of you. Without you guys, there would still be plenty of activity on this channel, but there wouldn't be as much reactivity or interactivity. So get your comments in there, I'll do what I can to get through them. So now we're going to pick up where we ended up last night on the last stream, and essentially we've just got back to base with the third part of the puzzle. So can we now gain control of what we need to take back? Well, let's find out.
Keep your eyes open out there, soldier.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
So yes, we've literally just come back here as a way to basically get a save point. Last time I came back here with one of the cores and then found myself going into the next area, I ended up being in over an hour of overtime, which I can't really do considering that tomorrow I'm in the office. Yes, I'm back in the main building tomorrow, and I need to make sure that I'm going to be fresh as a daisy so that I'm not late. So here we are, back at base. And we're literally going to head straight over to the next area.
I'm telling you, drink, but it's soft.
How is it soft?
It says here it had bubbles in it.
Well, we can't expect to make sense out of everything the old ones did.
Drink with bubbles in. They're talking about soda, of course, and soda is good, but I prefer coffee.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Here comes Beta.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. I'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco.
Okay.
That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Val being the secret MVP of this game, it must be said. He's managed to get... He's basically done what Junpei did in Persona 3. He's managed to get the sullen, quiet characters to do things.
They used to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
There's also a second verse for the side quest with Zoe as well, but we'll... For now...
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
I'll have to go and check that out in a minute, but first...
Error. Drone offline.
Oh, I've not got the drones. Okay, never mind.
This easy?
You can't go over the barrier. I wanted to see what happened if you floated down. Meanwhile, Avian J. Jumping is saying, hi, good evening to you, Avian. How are you doing? Yes, you've made it, and the only thing you've really missed so far is a brief scene involving the next plan, which involves going all the way out to Frisco. We've got a long way to go. And so how it goes all for me, quite a lot has gone really quite well actually. I've had a quiet day. I've had a relatively quiet day at the office, surprisingly. I'm back in the physical office tomorrow, so I'm expecting that to be a bit different, but it's still going to be fun, to say the least. And also, apparently there's a second room open down here near the servers area that was offline before.
Hello. Hey, you got a second?
I suppose.
Have we got any new conversational info? Yes, we do. Okay.
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators?
Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance.
I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back.
Yeah, stop being so defeatist, Beta. It was your idea. I want to see if I can find this house for her.
What else can you tell me about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, you've got to be patient here, Aloy. She'll give the intel up when she's good and ready. And Avian, you say that there's talk of returning to the physical offices sometime in early June. And I can understand you not being a fan of the plan, definitely. I mean, we've been encouraged now of late to go in twice a week in the office where we are now on a hybrid program. And this week, because of the days my teams are in, I'm going to do it. But I don't like doing it myself, to be honest. I still think there's inherent risk, but there's less risk than there was at the moment. And that's the key. It's very fluid. We don't know. I'd love for there to be nothing more than this to be officially over the curve and in the final furlong. But I just have my doubts. I always have my doubts.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Yeah, Avon, you're quite correct. Things could change in a snap, so you're not 100% sure if it'll happen. Well, we will see. I mean, we're Dragon the Gym jumping in saying hello, good evening, teammate. How are you doing? And we're currently gathering some intel before heading out west to Frisco. That's where we are in this game at the moment.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below.
Whitecaps.
And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Closer than she has to a physical bond, I suppose. That's just also jumping in saying you made it and you're sorry you missed out on the last part. Don't be silly, mate, it's alright. And you've been in a craft mood, have you? What have you been making then, mate? I got my new cosplay. I got a new cosplay which I debuted on the last stream. Didn't I, Avian? It didn't creep you out at all, did it? And I'm also, for those of you who are in the UK, I'm going to be going to Halicon at the start of May. I think it's the 14th of May. So if you plan on going to Halicon, look out for me there. It's only a one-dayer.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
That didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
Say, evening Queen, you say you're here for half an hour. Well, good evening to you. How are you? Oh, come on. Avian, what are you on about? Say, offering as a sacrifice. Is it really that creepy? And Dragon, I would love to see you do the Nahabino. The Nahabino's amazing. And they say, yeah, that's cool. You're going to new... Are you making a new Robot Wars? Oh, God, Robot Wars. Good lord, I remember that show. Craig Charles J. Philippa Forrester with, what's he called? Jonathan Pierce on commentary. And now, it's the Pit of Oblivion! God, I feel old now. I feel really fucking old.
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah, I think he does.
Well, there's more to be had. Let's find out.
Talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so.
This must be interesting for the voice actress who plays Aloy, having to constantly slightly adjust the pitch to keep the same level of innocence. It's a bit like in Persona 4. One of the voice actors has to play two different characters, and the same person does it in Danganronpa 2 actually. And it's always quite interesting where you got to keep the same kind of range of the original character, but slightly adjust it. It's incredibly challenging work. I'd love to see actual in the booth recordings of these lines. It'd be interesting to see how it's done.
So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover.
Is she going to talk now about getting along with Erend, the hammer-wielding Eastern thug? Here we go.
You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, Enora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then.
Ouch. You. Way to pour cold water on it from there, Aloy. Damn.
That's enough for now.
Good.
Yeah, in other words, get out of here. Leave me alone. He's talking about how is the lip sync that goes with the dialogue. If you're on about in the last scene there, it did seem a bit off. I must admit, and I'm not quite sure why. It just looked more off than usual. Well, I guess that's the joys of doing. I guess that's the joys of modern technology, trying to get it all coded. Oh, there's a code needed and I don't know it. I thought it might have been that door that should unlock. Apparently there's a door near the server room that should unlock, but I'm not seeing it. You say, hey, Aloy telling it like it is, Queen, you're not wrong. And again, it's like, is now really the time for that? Apparently it was, but you could have fooled me. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, disappointing. So we're going to head back out and go all the way to San Francisco now. But why do I get the feeling that just because I've found a way around here, it's not going to be so easy?
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Okay, what's in here then?
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
With loot. Loot is always good. Offer me all the loot you can. In fact, yeah, there's lots of ammo here. Oh, hello.
I wonder where this leads.
Yeah, I'm with you, Queen. You know, I'm sure that Beta could have survived in a totally different way, because obviously Aloy had where she was raised. And I imagine that Beta would have had a totally different, like,
Ourselves?
interaction.
Huh.
Okay, I've got an energy cell. What's going on here then? Right, before I find out what's down here, I'm gonna go down here first. Ah, right, okay, yep. Power cell definitely needed that.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Interesting. So I've just done something, but there's also a second power cell. So where the hell do I use that? That's the question. Is there anywhere in here? I didn't see anywhere.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
Which door?
What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity
Aha.
in the air bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out.
Well, we got some loot.
Looks like a power cell could fit here.
Yes, I know that, Aloy, and I'm going to go back for it in a moment. But first of all, I want to find out what's on this. Would Solid Snake have hidden around here? Quite possibly. Oh, we got an audio. What's this?
Found a locked door behind the vent in the basement.
Ah.
I wonder if that's it.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the
Is this
team.
door
It's just...
Beta requested the use of
I'm
that
sure
room as her
they've all
personal
got family.
space.
They're gonna
I
meet
have
up with
opted
in
at her
Elysium.
request.
But me?
Okay.
I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Right, okay, I didn't see anything obvious in that. It mentioned August, but that's all it mentioned. Something called the Vault. Okay, time to go and get the battery. Or the power cell, should I say. Aloy's mean enough to have said no to Val, actually, Queen. You raise a fair point. Yep, quickly pick up the energy cell, and then in we go. Yeah, I just read that point, but it didn't have anything but the date, but the August date.
Okay. My console has power now.
Ah, hello. And that's an arm.
From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
Okay. So Hephaestus has been trying to hack into us while we've been trying to find him. Interesting. I'm very intrigued by that. So what's going on up there then with all the lights? That's the question.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. with cheese and some sauce.
I like it already.
I mean, is there anyone in the world that doesn't like pizza? And if there is, what's the punishment time that we bring in for them?
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires.
Alcatraz.
It is said the old ones built towers there that touched the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do.
Yeah, exactly. You're quite right there, mentioning how Hephaestus could easily consume Gaia if she wasn't prepared. So it makes sense that he's trying to get access, and she also mentioned it as a physical connection. So know that about it.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay, tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise.
So that's a new side quest obtained. That's useful to know.
How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one's spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
Doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the 2 of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
Well, I mean, they could get a little lively. And violent. And murderous. But it'll be fine, let them do it. It'll be alright, it'll be okay.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
That's all from
Go.
Zo.
Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
What's going on here?
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or 2, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Okay, tell me more. I'm interested. Let's start with that.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
Oh, I must become a commander,
You wanna make
bionic.
yourself a new arm.
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Nice, going back to where we rescued Beta from. That's cool.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Yes, and look what happened to it. That's the key there. Look what happened to the world.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
Katalo speaks sense. I like this guy.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Oh wow, I've still got more to discuss.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted.
Oh, don't bring in an internal decoration minigame. For God's sake, don't. Don't do that game.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
What? You want me to choose easy difficulty? No. I want the experience for easy grinding, thank you very much.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
Absolutely, Queen. Yeah, he's definitely not wrong. He's completely not wrong.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the 10 themselves.
Oh wow, he's still got more trains to discuss.
Anything else you've been looking at with that Focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross.
He wants a seashell. Right, I'll remember that when I'm in San Francisco and I'm on the bay. I'm sure I'll find plenty there.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
But to be fair, it's like, you know, show me where to kill them to bits and it'll be fine. Let's go for this.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
I mean, technically though, it's not wrong, Queen. A seashell is a water monster's carcass. It's a small one, but it's technically true. It's like carrying a human skeleton around with you. Kids, don't do that. The cops will ask a lot of questions if you're carrying skeletons around with you. Even at Halloween.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
So what does Tekote planning with all of this?
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Let's look at the wings of the 10, then let's have a chat.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the 10. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
Yep, as you say, Queen, very clever. He took full advantage, didn't he?
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
And Katala's like, stroke my ego, call me the best or even more.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman, going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Wow. He obviously doesn't think she's got good odds, really, does he?
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
Oh god, please don't let it be a love triangle between Val, Katalo and Zoe. That would end badly.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
Have a piss up in the base, people.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
Ah, you like him, do you, Avian? It's a cool character. Very softly spoken, given all that's gone through. It's an interesting character, to say the least.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training.
You see, this is why I don't like playing strike, because my tactics are get in, beat the shit out of everything, and get out. I don't have time for messing around with other tactics.
Did Erend tell you we found the people who gave Regalla's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Right, time for a quick save now that we've taken care of all of that, and that's actually quite a cool little quest. Actually, I quite like the idea of it. So I'm actually going to do that one first. But before I do that, there's one final person I need to speak to. I've not spoken to him yet, and that's Erend.
What's this I hear about you going west?
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
And you're correct. It would have been.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
So Erend is very much a UFC, ice hockey, WWE kind of guy. I see nothing wrong with this. I see nothing wrong with this at all.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. Had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Yeah, so there's your latest DLC, Avian. It's the Horizon Forbidden West version. Horizon Forbidden WW East, maybe. There you are. Horizon Forbidden WW West.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Ah, so the main quest is go to the falls. Oh, hello, there's a rumour. What have you got to talk to me about?
I see you, champion. Sit. A squad of young ones recently returned to Scalding Spear, our main settlement just west of here. Apparently, they lost a soldier to machines during a training mission in No Man's Land. Just goes to show that the wilds can be just as dangerous to the east as they are here. Be careful out there.
Will do.
Yep, so I've got more errands to do. So there's lots of errands, lots of side quests.
I should check up on her when I can.
Lots of extra missions are all available. But for now, we're going to go robot arm hunting. That's what we're going to do. So first of all, we're going all the way up here. And I'm looking for a campfire on the way, if I've got one. Ooh, there's a black box there as well. Right, the nearest campfire I've got is this one. So we'll go here. Oh, come on, game. Ah, finally. I was getting ready to go back and close the game then. I was getting ready to close the game. Okay, never mind. Right, so I need to go in this direction. And so there's a black box to recover as well, so I want to try and find it if I can. For now, we're going this way. And then we're peeling off to the right, which is up here. Yeah, as you say, you're not wrong. I'm like, oh no, don't. Don't do that now. Do not let me down now. Meanwhile, I'll resupply on medical skybrush because I'm actually low on them. And now I'm not. So we're going up this way. As we cross raging waters and climb deeper into the deforested area. Which ain't cool. Take a slight detour on the way to the next mission because I want to try and recover a black box from a downed aircraft. Oh, hello. I found the shelter. And there's someone here.
An outlander all the way out here. Curious.
Is that all you got to say? You not got anything for me? I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I thought you would have had more for me. Oh, there is something here though. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Can we climb? I think we can. Let's go. Hmm? What did she just say? She said something about fighting. She said, water in your boots or your shoes is not fun. Been there and done that many times when I've been out training. Yep, up we go. As we climb over the mountain.
There's another locator signal for a recording here. There's a flight recorder nearby. I could add it to the collection at the Grove.
Yes, you could. So let's get finding it. No idea what that is. Red farm pepper. Okay, I've got to somehow get underneath it. Ah, there's a hatch down there somewhere. Ah, I see. You know me too well, Avian. The moment I can do anything like that, I'll take it. And there it is. I didn't mean to do that. I've already got one.
Down to one engine. Mountainous terrain, and you actually landed it. How did you do that? You saved our lives.
Yeah. But it's what? 4 hours before the swarm gets here. I should have let us all die in an instant. Now the 12 of us are trapped, waiting for the end.
Nice.
Restart engine 4! It's not responding. No, maintenance must have reactivated the auto systems. What? Disengage them, now! Hit the emergency purge! It won't shut down! The swarms hacked us! Terrain, pull up. Ah!
Ooh.
Restart engine 4! It's not responding. No, maintenance must have reactivated the auto systems. What? Disengage them, now! Hit the emergency purge! It won't shut down! The swarms hacked us! Terrain, pull up. Ah!
Yeah. That was nice, wasn't it?
Machines took control of that plane and flew it into the ground. My focus has detected another flight recorder.
Has it? Where? Where's this the black box then? Oh, there's a campfire up there, believe it or not. Well, wherever it is, that's not the situation, because I want to go after that meeting now. And it means heading in that direction. Ah, I can climb up here. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. I'll cheat and do it this way. I'll do the running route instead. Yeah, so apparently there's another one, but I didn't see it on the map, so whatever it is, it's gone. Whatever is there is not available now. So we're currently headed towards an out of bounds area. I'm curious what's up here. Oh, nice. There's a view for you. And in fact, if I go any further here, I bet the game will bollock me. Yeah, we're now out in the edge of the Forbidden West. So I mean, the game's... Look at all this terrain. If you continue, your save will be reloaded. So why have you built all this terrain and actually put all the stuff out here if I can't bleeding go anywhere with it? What's the point in putting it here? Hell, there's even some animals out here that are out beyond the boundaries. Well, no, the game's like, if you go any further, I'm going to shut you down. Well, I'm technically out of the map now, Dragon. This is the thing, I'm out of the map. Look. I mean, there's a campfire here. If I save at the campfire, I can always come back and see just how far out the map we can go before the game goes, that's it, you're done. But I'm currently outside the map, it's really annoying. What happens on Red Dead 2 when you get on the map then, Dragon? I'm curious. Now I've hit an invisible wall. Literally, look at that. I'm actually stuck. I'm actually stuck outside the boundary. You can actually even see the render. Can you see on the steps in the corner? I've actually got the geometry. Check it out, bottom right side of the screen. You can actually see the geometry. Where it's loading the edge of the barrier. Well, that's just hilarious. I'm not even running on. I'm actually running on the air. Oh, and now I've forced my way through. And because of that, I'm stuck. That's just pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. See, it won't let me go there. Even though this is inside the map, it won't let me go in that direction.
Going down.
It won't even let me go. Won't even let me open my chute. See, it's like here. I actually can't get to that plant. Look, I'm trying to run towards it. That's just pathetic. That's rubbish. But the problem is, like you say, Dragon, getting out on the map is easy. There's loads of points in Forbidden West where you can get out on the map. But as soon as you do, the game bollocks you and says, if you don't get back in the map, I'm going to load your save. And I'm like, no, you're fucking not.
This is where the Zenith lab is. Kotalo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new arm in there. I should try contacting him. Let him know I'm here.
It won't let me save my game. That's frustrating.
Hey, Kotalo? I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
Well, the chances are they're not going to be there because it's a side quest. And if it's a side quest, it wouldn't appear. Although it's a side quest with full cinematics, which is interesting.
The lab's up this way.
So this guy's boss free climbing with one arm. That's pretty amazing. How do you free climb with one arm? That's fantastic. You can see Aloy there.
I got this.
scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
The snowfall's blanketing the land.
We know the snowfall's blanketing the land. We're in an area where the snowfall is high. Yep, that's fine. Come over here. Come on. That's it. Come closer. Come lots closer. Well, oddly enough, I didn't detect it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Thank you!
Gave him the slip for now.
Yeah, I agree. Doesn't he make us all look bad? You know, free climbing like that with one arm. I wouldn't have a chance of doing that with even two. Oh, hello! Just found a heavy weapon. Could possibly come in handy in the future, but not right now.
Could hit it with acid.
Battle it is.
A good choice of ammo! Use acid on it! Fight, Outlander! Now you face the truth and not...
Now, where did I leave that heavy ammo? I left it right here.
Should I wait for you?
Okay, how am I still alive? I'm not complaining, that's actually quite useful. Okay, somehow I'm still alive. The only problem is, I'm kind of in an area I shouldn't be. How am I still alive? I'm stuck here. There's not much...
Right. I can fight.
Yeah, I know you can.
You're back. We still need to find that data.
Nicely done, matey.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
I don't quite know how I survived that. I literally got thrown off a building, yet somehow I did it. But yeah, so I was out of bounds earlier on the Strange Dragon. It's just that, like, the moment I was is like, the game's like, if you don't get back in, I'm going to be holding your game. But see, it's even more annoying when they hide things out of bounds, like, you know, healing items and certain types of enemy with drops and everything else. And I'm like, well, why are you encouraging me to come out here? If you don't want me coming out of bounds, leave nothing for me to find. Right, is there anything more on these spectres? I actually left them behind. And I've looted them before, but if the scrappers have found more parts, I'll happily take them. Yes, that particular enemy I just fought on was quite annoying. It must be said. Oh my, I had a better version of the acid bow and didn't even realise. Because I'm an idiot. Oh, you can get past the message, but then eventually the game data will load.
The enemy did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
Gaia said the Zeniths made incredible discoveries here. But in the end, they only used such knowledge for selfish purposes.
At least now we can use it to do something good.
Right, there's nothing over there. It's annoying. Okay. I say I can do a bit of the stream later, where after we're dealt with this part, I'll go out of bounds and see just how far we can go. But I'm pretty certain I've done it before and not really gone very far before the game's basically reloaded the data.
Enemies up ahead.
Hunter killer. Not easy to take down.
Right, where's the hunter killer? I can hear it, but I can't see it. Ah, there it is. Weak against lightning. Okay, that's fine. I will use my gun.
We better get a move on. The room
Somehow that worked.
Lead the way.
Not quite sure how it worked. Don't really care. It just did. I don't know if I've already got this one. I might have already read it before. It's better. Yeah, that's fine. I've already opened that one. Yeah, so we go through here. Oh, was that another one? Oh, it's an apex shock. Oh, right. It's strong against all elements. In which case, I need basically a quick firing one that doesn't have any kind of ammo shots. And ideally, I want to be able to take it from behind.
Not much point to using acid here.
Or electric, or fire, or ice, or psionics, or well, anything really. Oh, you would go straight in East End Plug, wouldn't you? No matter. Oh, well, that works better than I thought it would. Never mind. Wasn't intended, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's not further in this way, but I want to go and check it out in case there's any more hidden things down here. Collectibles, for example. Shanjiao to SZ Research Shaft. Subject Priority Shift. All, as you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star amongst us. Research on exogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter. And on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you all for your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all exogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions. In other words, keep doing your job and shut up. Looks like there's nothing here though, which is disappointing. So in that case, oh, there's something here though. Thank you. I knew there'd be some loot somewhere.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
You're not wrong, mate. There is barely room to breathe in them. It's like being inside a coffin. Not that I'd recommend climbing into a coffin. I've never actually done it and I don't intend to. All the edgy kids used to say it's some kind of rite of passage. It really isn't. Oh, that was the one with the number, wasn't it? It's 237. We don't need that. That's not what we want. Aha, there's a couple of data entry points. What's this? Oh, get out of my way, dude.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Yeah, I had a feeling they'd be coming. They're the ones who look like a store. Weak against... Oh, you're weak against that machine weapon as well.
Hit it while it's climbing the platform.
That's inconvenient.
Okay, better.
That's one way I could do it. I could also keep on hitting it with this, but it's pretty effective. Somehow that's actually working. fucking die! Just fuck off, you fucker! Goes for you too, dickhead.
The Zenith might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of
Thank
here.
you.
The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right
I'll
behind
take
you.
all of this because I can, which is awesome. I have one of them go into overdrive, which is cool. I think I'll keep this equipped. It's been more. It was a bit more useful. So it's somewhere up on the second floor. So the question is, how do I get there? Yeah, it doesn't want us a way out here. Okay, plan B. Can't climb that. I thought I'd be able to climb it. The answer is no. No way of opening that door either. No, that's not told me anything, has it? Okay. So I'm all good telling her to go on the second floor, but there's nowhere to go up. There's no ladders, there's no stairs. So where the hell am I supposed to go? There has to be a way to go, just gotta find it. This is rather annoying. Yes, there's no way there. It suggests it's up there, but if there was a way to go upwards, I'd go up, but I don't see a platform. Oh, I can get some loot at least. That's always good. Thank you. That's helpful. But again, there's these ramps, but they don't take you anywhere you can explore. They'll just take you up to another empty platform floor. What I don't see is a way even higher. Aside from these runes that are blocked off. Yeah, you guys can just lie there and rot. That's what you can do. Yeah, there's nothing through that. Okay. Find the components. They're right above me. So the next question, how do I get up there? I'm not seeing anywhere I can grapple. I'm not seeing any handholds. So unless I'm missing something really obvious... Let's say it's not these platforms either because they're not engageable, I don't think. Yeah, see what I mean? So there's no panels to access to lift them upwards, which is what I thought it would have been. Use the lifts, but I don't see anything. So I'm not looking this up. I'm refusing to do that. I'm missing something obvious. Ah. That's just going to take me up here, which is going to take me nowhere new. I can get in the back here. Now the question... It appears to suggest that there's that window there, but there's nowhere to climb to it. You know what I mean? I can see there. There's some data there. I can even get it from here, believe it or not. Spoon-fed. Claire, wish you'd been on the call with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated the deal with them was a genius. A bunch of our old tech collected dust in the storage in exchange for an all-human knowledge copy? Talk about a bargain. The guy heading up Alufia sub-function, Patrick Brocard Klein, you can practically see sparkles in his eyes when he's bombarding us with follow-up questions on the exogenic chamber's design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they requested additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups get the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Brocard Klein will probably pee his pants in glee. Right, I'm going to go back through the other area and I'm going to try and see if there's a way around, because there's definitely nothing here. Yeah, see, there's a walkway here. Okay. Can I get through that wall? No, I can't. That's annoying. There's a squeezy gap and you can't get through it. Never mind. Okay. Perfect. And we've got some more healing too, which is good. Because I was going to definitely need it.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
Yeah, so there's that data point I've already read. Just the moment I wasn't getting anywhere in that main room told me it wasn't a point to climb. Bit frustrating that it was that easy, but sometimes the easiest solutions are the ones you don't see coming. And hey, I found my way. That's the most important thing. Right, 1 second. Thank you.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Yeah, maybe. Well, while you're looking for a way out of the room... Yeah, I see you. Guessing on top of the desk. Yeah, that's it. And then onto the ladder. Okay then. So what do we have here? Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or is it love? Okay, don't drop down the ladder then.
Components have to be here somewhere.
Hello. We found some more ancient sculptures and that inside a hidden vent, which is kind of cool.
Please tell me the components are in there.
Let's find out.
Gotcha. I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
Yep, you should. So first of all, is there a way out here? Yes, there is. Run away! Yeah, there's a vent, there's a way out the room. You could also just pry the fucking door open, but hey ho. We did it that way anyway. Well, what's this? More ancient sculptures found. That's cool. So we found some salvage. That's what we found. As we continue our exploration deep in the Forbidden West. That's right, and then I came back through here.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Well, I've done a lot of the side... I've done a lot of the side missions here, so it's time for us to just get out, I think. So let's do it. Let's get out. Nicely fell down there, falling with style, as they say. Well, as Buzz Lightyear once said, anyway. Oh, that's bright. Oh, wow. That is really bright. Yeah, Aloy, don't go towards the light. Don't do it.
Slow crunch under my boots.
I must have missed that the first time I came here because I was too busy fighting those machines. So this time I picked up some more valuables, which is a good thing. Are there any more herbs knocking around? Yes, there is, right here. Those two machines getting me pinned on both sides was really awkward because I was really struggling to get any kind of attack on them. But the main thing is we got through, we didn't die. Used more resources than I wanted to, but we got through. And now, essentially, we can go and carry on the main quest. But let's go and complete the robot arm. Let's go and do that. Now, to help with that, I want to get back to the campsite. There was a campfire nearby. There it is. Yeah, why walk when you can take the fast route?
Safe travels, champion.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Right now, all I want to do is save my game, mate. Now then, let's go back into the base and talk to Katalo, so we can complete this mission for the bionic arm. And once I've done with side quests, I'm going to go to a place where we get out of bounds, and I can show you just how far we can get out of it.
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
If we're going to go around trying to protect life.
I'm no chaplain. That is...
I think it looks nice.
Braving the wilds as reckless as ever, are we?
Me? Never.
Let's find out what's going on here,
How's
then.
it going with the arm?
It is nearly complete, but I'm still adjusting the fittings. Soon, I must test it.
Looking forward to it.
And that's it. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I was hoping there'd be a conclusion to the meeting there, but apparently not. That is very disappointing. Oh. Yes, please. If you're going to give me more items that you find on the way, that's okay by me. I'm there, I don't know why aren't I moving? The answer because I'm in completely the wrong place. While I've got the chance, let's craft some more ammo. Because it's cheaper at the benches. It's much cheaper. Yeah, I'm missing a few key items in order to be able to upgrade that weapon, which is a shame because it's a bloody good weapon. A lot of my other weapons are a bit too low level to upgrade. Disappointing.
I'm quite certain that it's a unique situation.
I know that. But if there were two of me walking around, I'd run for the hills and never look back. Come on, I'm being serious. So am I.
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
My guess is she got all the recessive genes. Technically a spoiler for an ancient game, that. Let's resupply. There we go. and back out into the wilds now, because what we want to do is get onto the main quest. We're going to go after Pharaoh's tomb. All the way out. We're going to head deeper into the west.
Here I come.
Purely because I can't be bothered climbing down.
Keep your eyes open out there, soldier.
Okay. I'll remember that. That's fine.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
That's my shut up about your trades moment. Right, so we're going... Ah, okay. So the farthest I can realistically go is here. Ah, you have to go to the tall edge first. Right, okay. Let's start here then. Let's go to Fall's Edge. And then we'll head out onto the other side. See what world opens up for us. Very out of focus then for some reason. I don't know why. Might be trying to simulate the water getting onto the lens, maybe.
Did the wilds treat you well? Let our blades day, Outlander. Together. When this is over, I must return to the hunt. May honor call. Be guided by the town.
All those people doing ancient fishing there.
Tara said I could resupply here and head for the Quan Ferry.
Well, they've helped me, so let's go and talk to people. In fact, there's a campfire, so let's get that to while we can. And it looks like there's another side quest nearby. Why am I not surprised? So unfortunately I'm in work tomorrow, so I think I might have to end the stream a bit earlier than usual tonight, but we will see.
Just gotta head west until I reach the coast.
An honor, champion. I'm Nako. Have you been out to the Valley of the Fallen by chance?
Don't think I have. Why? What's there?
My idiot little brother. The valley is a test of endurance and skill from my clan, the Lowlanders. But it's been closed for months. Commander's orders. There have been reports of strange lights off the coast, and the whole area is crawling with deadly machines. But Dax, reckless and bare-armed as he is, went in anyway. Never takes no for an answer. Convinced 2 others to go with him, too. They've been missing for days, and now Marshal Ivir has been sent in to bail them out.
Strange lights, deadly machines, and missing soldiers. Sounds like a lot, even for a marshal.
I'd go by myself, if I wasn't stuck on transport duty.
I'll find your brother, if I can. Where is this valley?
South of here, towards the coast. Look for the climbing path on the cliffs. It marks the start of the valley. And if you see my brother, knock him on his ass for making me worry.
Well, this guy's got his priorities straight, I'll give him that one. So that's another new side quest, which is always cool.
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Strange lights at the coast. Aliens, that's what we found. That's what we're going to get in this game, people. We're going to get aliens. Hello, trader. Ooh, I can get some new weaponry, some new armor. That's pretty awesome. Whereas that one gives efficient repair, mounted archer, and machine health. That one gives extra energy and is good against acid and good against fire. I'm going to buy it. I don't know if I'm going to equip it, but I'm going to buy it. I can always upgrade it. Whereas that one, to be fair, I can buy it as well and just not equip it. Weapons-wise, we've also got the Osram Tripcaster. Very nice. I like that. That could come in handy.
Come and trade.
Oh yeah? Which one?
My strength is yours.
Look well. Greetings, warrior.
What's up here? Ah. Yep, I'll take all your loot because I can.
Aloy, if you're looking for Decca and Cavo, they've already left for the Grove.
Okay. Fair enough, they've already gone. How annoying.
This'll break my fall.
Oh, is that the jail cell where we did that side quest? I think it is. Oh, what the? I've fallen. Oh, I see. Right, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Luckily, I managed to get back out. I mean, to be fair, you're not going to be trying to get out of that cell, are you? Because, well, what happens if you break it? It's a rather ancient technique for a prison, that. Keep people under lock and key because there's a waterfall to climb them if they don't. Ooh, what's over here? Do I see another rebel outpost? There is one. Oh, we can go human hunting. Let's do it. Literally meters away from the village.
Those jaws look like they could crush metal and bone alike.
Okay, it's weak to... Not really any weapon that I have. I was going to say, there's no way you detected me, mate.
It's down.
What the fuck just happened? Did you all see that then for collision glitching? What on earth just fucking happened? point talking about this now, Aloy. Now's not the time. There you go. Oh, that's the problem. If you've not got any ammo, that's not why you're not going to be able to shoot them.
Better than acid.
There we go. So, what did you miss, Queen? Well, you managed to miss us going after a new arm for one of our allies, and he's in the process of making it as we speak. Meanwhile, I'm hunting down another of these rebel camps, and it seems they're surrounded by these very annoying machines which do a lot of leaping around. So what I mean, quite cowardly. They keep on running away from me now.
Switch it up.
Okay. Do you want to stand there and let me shoot you? That's fine. I'm more than happy to stand there and kill you to bits if you really want me to. I'm okay with that. Right, I need to find somewhere to get some more resources because I am a little out of ammo on certain things. Only certain things though. Because essentially there's a rebel camp nearby. And they were patrolled by some very annoying enemies. Now what I want to try and do is get close enough to see if I can take the camp down. I'm surprised there's any of these rebel camps hanging around because I killed the leader. I'll take that, thank you. Rather than climb the rocks, I'd rather go and actually sneak around. Far better. Far more effective. Must be out of range. That's irritating. When you find a perfect point to snipe from. And there's no way to do it.
shock wires. On the path. All these rebels sure know how to make you feel welcome.
Okay, now we're in sneaky mode. Oh yes we are. Okay then. Well, if no one's going to come out here, I might as well dismantle them all, because that way I've guaranteed I can keep myself safe. Ah, they're on a machine. Oh, that's annoying. Just wait for that bar to tick down. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Keep ticking down.
What's your status? Wish something would happen.
How can she not see me? That's what I want to know.
Any sign of the enemy? Vigilance, patience. It'll bring us victory.
Well, I guess we're going to be staying here all day, people. There's nothing more I can do.
Give me the latest. My feet ache from standing around.
If this carries on for much longer, I'm going to have to do something to get rid of them.
Any sign of the enemy? Do some training. Gotta keep sharp.
Have they glitched? Is that what's happened here? Have we got a glitch? They must have glitched.
What's your status? I'll be ready when the battle calls.
Well, I can't attack them because I've not got enough strength. Ah, at last, they're fucked off. That's right, you can fucking burn, matey. Well, whatever he's shooting with, it's not working.
That must be the leader of this outpost. They seem to have the best gear.
Now, let's find you.
How about no?
Outlander! I'm coming for you! Can you see her? We're actually gone.
Let's check this one for tags.
Yeah, as you say, Queen, yeah, holy shit. It's hard to believe that that was what it was. That's what he got stuck on. It's like, that's ridiculous. But there goes the leader. I've already killed him. Your leader's dead. You might as well, like, move on now, people. I've just taken out your trump card. Your trump card.
Alex tags. I'll keep them with me for now. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here.
Over here!
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, I do. Because what are you going to do? How are you going to find me? Boom! Headshot! I'll have those. That'll come in handy.
Any luck? Couldn't have gotten that far, right? You think I don't know where you are?
Well, if you knew where I was, you'd kill me, wouldn't you? You stupid bint. Shut the fuck up. Here. Goodbye. Yes. Boom, headshot. It was super effective.
Looks like they're hoarding supplies. Probably raided from other villages.
Maybe they are. Not anymore, they're not. They're now mine. But apparently there is somebody else still out here, because it's still got the warning shot. Ah, there you are. And he's like, come on out and fight! And I'm like, no, I won't. Actually, yeah, I will. Yeah, I will come out and fight. You've actually really annoyed me. Made yourself a really vulnerable target. I wasn't messing around. Don't know why that boar was there, because I didn't kill it, but I'll take the loot. No big deal. I'll resupply medical skybrush while I can too. Completely unnecessary, but why not? It's like, is this really necessary? No. Is it fun? Yes. Ah, campfire. I will use that. Thank you very much. So unfortunately I'm in work tomorrow, so I might have to end the stream a bit earlier than I plan to tonight, just to make sure that everything's taken care of. But we're taking care of this little area here, so what I want to do now is essentially just go a little further into the Forbidden West while I still can. But before I do that, loot. I always go for loot. Especially when they give me large health potions. They're actually very useful. Because you see how quickly I go through. Oh yeah, let's save by standing on top of the fire. Yep. This is a clever idea, people. Look at Aloy. How's that for super effective fire defense? She's literally stood on the fire and doesn't give a fuck. In fact... yeah, this is fine. Let's do that meme. Yeah, this is fine. I want to see if there's any machines to shoot with this supposed Deathbringer gun, as it's called. See how effective it is against them. Where are you? I see you. Doesn't look to be that effective, does it? It's kind of disappointing. And then you run out of ammo. That's the problem with this. It's not very good for ammo conservation. Oh, they still managed to get me from behind. I thought I was clear and they're like, That sounded like the cicadas were laughing at me then.
The machine's resistant to plasma.
Yeah, that gun's rubbish. Very inaccurate, not very powerful. No wonder the rebel leader didn't kill me with it. The game's like, you want to fast travel? Haha, no. You will stay back and you will suffer. And I'm like, oh, that's convenient, that's inconvenient. Yeah, so this is actually the way on into the Forbidden West, and it looks like there might be a campfire nearby. So let's follow the highway. Let's get further out. There's a shelter there, and there's a campfire here, apparently. I'm hearing some kind of alert beacon there, and that worried me. Ooh, blight affected area. Quite badly affected, actually. Yes, I know consuming food gives a variety of boosts, but I don't want to consume food right now. So it looks like we've got to go a bit across here. And as we can see, the whole horizon is opening ahead of us. You can see quite a lot going on there. Not close enough to scan them, that's frustrating. Still not close enough. But if I jump into here, now we might be in position. Apex bristlebacks. Right, okay. Yeah, I know I can ride it, but it's out in the middle of the blight, and I don't want to be going out into the blight because it will hurt a lot. There's all this area here that's yet to be explored, including another black box. So we've got all of this to explore yet, people. But that's just to give you an idea of the map we've covered. Look at the size of it. And there's still parts we've not done here. Including a couple of unknowns. And there's a survey drone out there as well, so there's loads of things out here. And there's the Valley of the Fallen nearby too, apparently. Yeah, it's all the way over here. Now, I noticed that there's been one character who's been mysteriously absent for a while, and they've got to come back into the story. There's no way they'd lured us out here and then disappeared forever. That character is, of course, Silence. Right, there's a groundskeeper here for a test. I'm guessing it's up on the top. Couple of old streetlights and old abandoned cars, which have been long rotted to the world. Reclaimed by nature. And some like old apartment blocks here. That's what these are. These are like old apartments. This is the other side of the Fallout apocalyptic world, people. Yeah, this is your bedroom view now. I bet back in the day that would have been a cracking view. Yeah, that's out of range, and I thought it would be. Oh, there's a dialogue here. What's this? Hold ticks. Hollow ticks. What is it, Dad? Guess which Dread Swag tagged 4 VIPs for the Hollow Shark Showdown? Do you even know what those words mean? That I got 4 VIP tickets to Fandahona. You did? You better not be joking! Can you even see an AI performers live? Yes! I can't believe you got the tickets! So whose dad's a Dread Flick? Thank you! It just proves you my best in front of my friends! Okay, Dad? Dad? Dad! Did he have like an heart attack or something after giving her the tickets then? Is that what I was trying to suggest? Because that would suck if it did. That'd suck beyond words. Looks like there's another campfire up here. Is he on the roof? No, but there's... they meant to be solar panels? Is that what they're supposed to be? Oh, hello. Okay, well that's rather inconvenient, but what was in there then? Oh, nice. Another age. Yeah, you're thinking it's more a case of no, it's that he couldn't make the promise, he wouldn't embarrass his kid. I'd like to believe that was the answer because it would really, really suck if not. Oh, well, that tells me it's not far away from the end of the stream when I'm yawning like that, people. I know it's not because I'm bored. Before any of you think that, that's not the reason. Another quick save, and then we will be relaxing. Oh, hello, there's another trader here. Who now sells a glow blast sharp shot bow. Oh, very nice. I like that. I will now see if I can upgrade it.
If you're here to test your hunting.
Yep, there it is, the glow blast sharp shot bow. I can upgrade that one straight away. Great start. And I can upgrade it again. Awesome. But that's as far as it goes. I've not got enough green shine. If I did, I could take it even higher. But it does have it does have slots available for coils. So quickly, go into my inventory, and then it's the not that one. Which one is it? My sharp shot bow. Ah, here we are. Yeah. If I edit the coils, close range damage is rare. Component tear, that'll be very useful because, oh actually no, maybe not. I just noticed it wasn't showing any upgrading in the power, whereas that one is. Impact. Ooh. Plasma and shock increases the damage of both. That's definitely one to use. Yeah, they're not. They're worthy, but they're not as worthy as they should be. Whereas if I go by the impact damage here, I'll just make it generally more damaging in general, which is probably a better way of doing it. Ah, well, that coil's already in use, apparently. Which as much as I don't want to use it, I'll use that one. Just so I can get better tire ammo. I will have lots of those. Lots of those. I've actually just run out of something, so I'm going to have to be careful in the ammo craft. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick attempt at this hunting ground, and then after that I'm probably going to call it a night. So for now, let's see what the challenges are that we've got available.
Like the 10 before us, my clan tests their mettle against only the most formidable of machines. Now, so will you.
Okay. Some of the most dangerous machines. So it's shock and remove. Use shock ammo on attempt to build up a shock stake and knock off its tusks. Okay, I like the sound of that. "10 minutes, 3 minutes, and 2 minutes. Damn.
Use any of the ropes to jump into the grounds. I'll start the trial.
Right, so I can use any of the ropes. So this one's closer.
still.
Well, damn, that didn't work.
I can keep going.
Yeah, this isn't working. This really is not going to work. I need something a little more quick than that, but I've not got anything that's got the electric arrows, I don't think. Unless, do any of my truck casters work? How's this fair? Homing electricity. This is really tough. Yeah, this is one that I'm not going to win. Might be time to run away from this one, I think. Yeah, I think it's time to run away. I'm going to admit defeat on this one. Here comes the time to go, no, that's not going to work. And this is it. This is one such time. This is one such time to say, yeah, no. I'm not happy here.
You didn't finish. Want to try something else?
Yeah. I want to try, I don't know, Plain Strike maybe, you know, something else. Something that's a bit more me. Because that was a catastrophic failure by having completely the wrong equipment and completely the wrong talents and skills, and generally everything I needed, to be honest, just wasn't there. So I'm going to have to change that. I mean, I do have the Firestorm bow. That could be slightly more effective, potentially. But either way, getting it into a shock state was not going to work. So, with that in mind, I'm going to tuck my tail between my legs, because I've clearly out of my depth. Now, I'm going to be taking a break from here for the night, I think, and I'm going to be back in a couple of nights' time, where we're going to be going back to Danganronpa S, because I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to offline to get enough things together so that we can do one of those quests, and then maybe go through a few more runs on that to have a nice midweek chillax with you all. So that's going to be in 2 minutes' time on the Wednesday, and it's going to be 8 PM British summertime, because of course our daylight savings started yesterday, so we are now 1 hour in the future. So until then, thank you all very much for watching, and good night.